Have you ever wondered what happens when cutting-edge engineering meets absolute intimidation? While the Russian military was once defined by brute force and massive numbers, they have recently shifted into a new era of high-tech warfare. But which of these new technologies are the real game changers? Today we'll find out as we explore the top 10 most advanced weapons in the Russian armed forces. Number 10. Let's start on the ground with a machine that terrified Western generals when the first pictures leaked online. We are talking about the T-14 Armata. This isn't just an upgrade of an old Soviet tank, it is a completely new beast. The wildest feature here is the unmanned turret. That is right, there is nobody inside the gun tower. The crew of 3 sits safely inside an armored capsule at the front of the hull, separated from the ammunition. If the tank gets hit, the crew has a much better chance of surviving, which is a huge shift in Russian design philosophy. It is armed with a 125mm smoothbore gun that can fire guided missiles. And it reportedly has a radar system that can track 40 ground targets and 25 air targets simultaneously. It can hit speeds of about 80 to 90 kilometers per hour. But here's the catch. Despite how futuristic it looks, we haven't seen them flooding the battlefields in mass numbers yet. Is it too expensive, or is Russia saving them for something bigger? While you ponder that mystery, let's leave the mud and look at the sky. Number 9. If you thought the ground war was evolving, the air war is getting even crazier with the Su-57 Felon. This is Russia's answer to the American F-22 Raptor. It is a 5th-generation stealth fighter, meaning it is designed to be invisible to enemy radar. But the Su-57 isn't just about hiding, it is about dancing in the air. It uses something called 3D thrust vectoring. Basically, the nozzles of the engines can move in different directions, allowing the plane to perform maneuvers that defy physics, like spinning flat in the air or practically stopping mid-flight. It can fly at supersonic speeds without using afterburners, reaching up to 2,440 kilometers per hour. However, critics often argue about how stealthy it really is compared to Western jets, noticing screws and seams on the fuselage. But even if you can see it on radar, good luck hitting it when it moves like a UFO. And speaking of things that are hard to hit, what if the pilot didn't even need to be in the plane? Number 8. That brings us to the S-70 Okhotnik-B. The name translates to hunter, and it fits perfectly. This is a massive, heavy combat drone that looks like a flying wing, very similar to the American B-2 bomber, but smaller. The cool part is that the S-70 is designed to work as a loyal wingman to the Su-57 we just talked about. Imagine a human pilot in the jet controlling a pack of these drones to scout ahead, jam radar, or strike dangerous targets without risking the pilot's life. It weighs about 20 tons and creates a huge headache for air defenses because it has a very low radar signature. It is powered by a jet engine and can carry a significant payload of bombs and missiles inside its body to stay stealthy. It is essentially a robot warrior that learns from its human leader. But what happens if the enemy brings their own advanced jets? Well, Russia has a very tall shield for that. Number 7. Enter the S-500 Prometheus. While everyone talks about the S-400 system, the S-500 is the big brother that you really don't want to mess with. This isn't just an anti-aircraft system, it is a space defense system. It is designed to intercept and destroy intercontinental ballistic missiles, hypersonic cruise missiles, and even satellites orbiting in low Earth orbit. We are talking about a range of roughly 600 kilometers. To put that in perspective, you could park this system in Berlin and shoot down a plane over Paris. It uses different types of missiles for different targets, and the radar is reportedly capable of tracking stealth aircraft. It is the ultimate no-fly zone generator. If the S-500 is the shield, then the next weapon on our list is the dagger that pierces right through it. Before we reveal that speed demon, make sure to hit that like button if you're enjoying this tech breakdown. It really helps the channel out. Number 6. Now let's talk about speed. The Kh-47M2 Kinzhal, also known as the Dagger, is an air-launched ballistic missile that has made a lot of headlines. Russia claims this is a hypersonic weapon capable of reaching speeds of Mach 10. That is 10 times the speed of sound, or roughly 12,300 kilometers per hour. Because it is launched from a high-speed aircraft like a MiG-31, it starts with a massive energy boost. The scary thing about the Kinzhal isn't just the speed, it is the maneuverability. Traditional ballistic missiles fly in a predictable arc, making them easier to calculate and intercept. The Kinzhal can supposedly change its trajectory mid-flight, making it a nightmare for air defense systems to track. It can carry a nuclear warhead or a conventional one, delivering a kinetic punch that can bust through concrete bunkers just by the sheer force of impact. But if you think Mach 10 is fast, wait until you see what they are putting on their ships. Number 5. The 3M22 Zircon is a weapon that keeps naval commanders awake at night. This is a scramjet-powered maneuvering anti-ship hypersonic cruise missile. Unlike the Kinzhal, which is a modified ballistic missile, the Zircon uses a special engine that breathes air to sustain hypersonic speeds of Mach 9, or about 11,000 kilometers per hour for a long distance. Why does this matter? Because at that speed, a plasma cloud forms around the missile. This plasma absorbs radio waves, making the missile practically invisible to active radar systems until it is too late. It flies low and fast, giving a target ship only seconds to react once it appears over the horizon. It is designed to sink aircraft carriers and destroy high-value land targets. It is effectively a sniper shot on a global scale. If you are loving these engineering marvels, consider subscribing to the channel so you don't miss our future deep dives into military tech. Number 4, we are moving into the heavyweights now, the weapons designed for strategic deterrence. Number 7 is the RS-28 Sarmat, often called Satan II by NATO. This is an intercontinental ballistic missile, but calling it a missile feels like an understatement. It is a silo-based monster weighing over 208 tons. It is designed to replace the old Soviet missiles and has enough power to wipe out an area the size of Texas or France. The Sarmat doesn't just fly over the North Pole, it has enough range, about 18,000 kilometers, to fly over the South Pole too. This allows it to approach targets from unexpected directions, bypassing traditional missile defense radars. It can carry 10 heavy warheads or 15 lighter ones, or even a combination of warheads and countermeasures to trick defenses. It is the ultimate blunt force instrument in the Russian nuclear triad. Number 3. From a giant ballistic arc to something that flies low and weird, we have the 9M730 Burevestnik. This is perhaps the most controversial weapon on this list. It is a nuclear-powered cruise missile. Most missiles run out of fuel after a few thousand kilometers. But because the Burevestnik is powered by a small nuclear reactor, it theoretically has unlimited range. It could circle the globe for days or weeks, waiting for a command to strike. NATO calls it Skyfall. The concept is terrifying because not only does it carry a warhead, but the engine itself spews radioactive exhaust while it flies. It is essentially a flying Chernobyl. It flies low to hug the terrain and avoid radar, and because it has infinite fuel, it can route around defense systems, taking the long way to the target. However, developing a flying nuclear reactor is incredibly dangerous, and there have been reports of accidents during testing. It is a high-risk, high-reward weapon. Number 2. If you combine the speed of the Zircon with the strategic range of the Sarmat, you get the Avangard. This is a hypersonic glide vehicle. It is launched into space on top of a ballistic missile, but instead of falling down in a predictable arc, it detaches and glides through the atmosphere like a skipping stone. It can reach speeds of Mach 20 to Mach 27. We are talking about speeds over 30,000 kilometers per hour. At these velocities, the surface of the vehicle heats up to 2,000 degrees Celsius. The Avangard can maneuver horizontally and vertically while moving at this insane speed. This makes it impossible for any current missile defense system to intercept it. By the time a radar locks onto it, it has already moved to a different location. It is the definition of unstoppable in modern warfare terms, designed to ensure that no shield can ever block a Russian strike. Number 1. Finally, we arrive at number 1. This weapon is so extreme that when it was first leaked, people thought it was a hoax. It is the Poseidon, formerly known as Status 6. It is an intercontinental nuclear-powered, nuclear-armed autonomous torpedo. Picture a submarine drone the size of a school bus. Because it is nuclear-powered, like the Burevestnik, it has essentially unlimited range. It can travel thousands of kilometers underwater at depths of 1,000 meters, far deeper than normal submarines can go, and at speeds of up to 185 kilometers per hour. Its purpose is terrifying. It is designed to detonate a massive nuclear warhead near an enemy coastline. This explosion would create a radioactive tsunami, flooding coastal cities and rendering vast areas uninhabitable for decades. It is a weapon of last resort, a doomsday device designed to guarantee mutual destruction, even if all other forces are gone. It is a chilling reminder of how far military technology can go. And there you have it, folks. These were the 10 most advanced weapons in the Russian armed forces. Which of these machines really impressed you? Let us know in the comment below. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see much more rankings like these.